is which kids? Okay. Okay. Very good. YOLO kids. Okay. Now tell me Karthik. Keshva Karthik. VMP school. Okay. What Deepika you tell me? Very good. You all are answering me. Stepping stones. Okay. You all have told me. Okay. Tell me. Meena. Yes. Yes, child. Akutika, is it? Okay, very good. Now you all have told me the name of your first school. Okay. Now we all have gone to school and you all are telling me that the name of your first school. Just a second, I am presenting my screen to you all. Okay. Huh. Now, by that time, we will decide who is today's manager. Today's manager is Abhiram. What Abhiram will do? He will tell me if he is not able to see my screen or my voice is muted. Okay, who will tell me? Only Abhiram. Fine. Other children will not speak. Yes. Our first school. Now, where did you learn to brush? And where did you learn to play for the first time? And where did you learn to walk? Yes, Deepika. Bolo, Deepika. You all learned all these things. Mute yourself. You learned all these things in home. Now, when I'll tell you, you will speak. So, you learned all this in home. So, what is your first school? Home. Now, what is the difference between your house and your neighbor's house? Your home and your neighbor's home. Can you return to your neighbor's home after school? Nod your heads. I can see you all. Can you return to your neighbor's home after school? No? Then what is the difference? What is the difference between your home and your neighbor's home? Yes, the difference is family. Your family is there. Your mother, your father, your brother, sisters, sometimes uncle, auntie, grandparents. They all are there who loves you, isn't it? So, our first school is our home, and our first teacher in that case, who is our first teacher? Our family. Fine. Now, you all have done this activity many times, but still you again will do it. This is my roots. What is your roots? Which helps you to stand. Roots means a part of plant that helps the plant to stand. So what helps you to stand? What helps you to grow? Your family. Now you have to find out your roots. See, first thing here in this first box you will write your name. Then in second box your parents' name. You should write parents' name here, then grandparents. It should be like a flow chart. Mother's parent, father's parent. It should be organized properly. Okay. Then next is What you have learned today, new word? Great grandparents. Parents of grandparents are called great grandparents. So you should know about your great grandparents as well. You should know your roots, what your great grandparents used to do, what was their name, and all other things. Okay, so today you will find out about your great grandparents as well. Today's family chart is different because you have to fill all these. Not only these people, your brothers, sisters, and there are many other relationships in your life, in your family. They all are part of your family. Yes or no? So, in classwork, you are going to write here name. You can even write brothers, sisters, uncle, auntie, and the relationship you have with them. Okay. Now, whenever here also you will write the name. Yes or no? In family tree also you are going to write the name. Yes or no? See how you are going to write. I know. See, here, for example, this is your name. Then here you will write the name of your mother and you will write the relationship, what you have with her. Now, can you see something different? Many of the children write their parents' name like my parent name is Sushma. Yes or no? Now you have to learn to write your parents' name with respect. For example, when you are telling my name, if somebody asks who is your class teacher, what you will say? Karishma madam. Or you will say Miss Karishma. Yes or no? Karishma Miss. Some of you says like that, no? Karishma Miss. So Miss Karishma. Similarly, whenever you have to respect somebody, you have to write Mrs. for ladies. For example, your mother, your grandmother, your auntie. Okay. And you should write Mr. Mr. for whom? Father, grandfather, M R, Mr. and one dot. Mr. Grandfather, father, uncle, all the males of your family, all the males of your family, Mr. All the ladies of your family, Mrs. Okay. Similarly, there are other notations also. For example, what to write for small children, what to write for your akkas, didis. Okay, all that we will learn slowly. Today, only two. One is Mr., one is Mrs. Okay, so Mr. for parents or grandparents which are males like father, grandfather, uncle, and Mrs. for ladies like your mother, your auntie, your grandmother or great grandmother. Okay, so Mrs. and Mr. So whenever you will write your parents' name or somebody's, you have to respect them, no? So you will write like this. Okay, and you all should share one more thing with me. That is my pet name. Now you are telling about all others and everything. But all of us are called with some different name by our families. Most of us, we all have one pet name. When they are, because they love us, so they call us something else with love. Yes or no? I have a pet name. Similarly, you all will be having. So you write what is your pet name, what your parents call you at home. Okay. So this is the difference between family, your house and others' house. They all consist of people who love you. Okay. And we all should know our roots. We all should know the names. Now, all of you have your rough notes. Your parents knows how to write their name, yes or no? And most of you also are taught last year to write their pesh. Abhiram, look forward. Yes. Most of you last year have learned to write your name in the EVS classes. Your name, your parents' name, your grandparents' name. Yes or no? Last year we did the activity. Now I want to see how many of you know. You all should know how to write your parents' name correctly. Because writing the name incorrectly is not a respectful thing, isn't it? So, if you have to respect, you should know how to write their names. Quickly, I am giving you 1 minute. You all will write your mother's name. Quickly, 1 minute I am giving you. You all will write your mother's name and then you will show it to your mother and me also whether it is correct or not. Quickly, I am giving you time. Keshwa Karthik, right? I want to see you writing. Many of the children have not shared their video. Hmm. Yes. Sure, Ram. Show it to your father or mother who is sitting with you. Is it the correct spelling? What they write? Those who have written correctly, they have to raise the hand. Yes, madam. Nisarga has written. Very good. Did you show it to your mother? Very good. Kashvi has written. Very good. Is it correct, Kashvi? Yes. Very good. Very good. Raja Lakshmi. Very good. Very good. Yes. Very good. All of you are writing. So, today you all will learn to write your mothers, your fathers, your grandfathers, grandmothers, and great grandmother and great grandfather's name. And you should know, okay? You should know about them. Fine? This was a small activity for you all. Now, let us come back. I'll share this photo with you all to write, okay? Don't worry. Now, families are of different types. Last year we all learnt, no? Who will tell me the song? Raise your hand who remember the song we learnt. Yes. Who remember the song we learnt? Hello? Yes? Hello? 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 Yes. We learnt about small family, big family, joint family. Who will tell me the song that we learnt last time? Small small family has a father and a mother, one or two children, one or two children. Big family has a father, three or more children, three or more children. Joint family has a father and a mother, grandfather, grandmother, uncle, auntie, and cousins to what? To love us so much. Yes, to love us. Okay, so you all remember that. So you will tell me one by one. Yes. What is this family? Is it a small family? Yes. Huh? Yes, Samruddhi? Joint family. Here, there is a father, mother, grandparents. So it is a joint family. Then next, there are there is a father, a mother, and three children. Three or more children means big family. Then this one is small family. Yes, small family. Now, all these families, Mute, 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 mute. Very good, very good. I'm seeing. Yes. Now, whatever is the family, however it is, but one thing is common in all the families. That is what? Love and care. What a family does to us. A family fulfills our needs. What needs? Not only food, not only clothes, not only education. These are basic needs. Other than basic needs, what all they do? They support us. How they support us? See, now your family is supporting you. Somewhere they are helping you to understand what madam is teaching. Yes or no? Please mute child. Like this. When you are upset or sad, what they do? They cheer you up, encourage you. When you feel you can't do it, your parents will tell you, yes, you can do it. Tell me where you are lagging. I will help you. You can do it. Yes or no? They will motivate you. Yes or no? Then when you succeed, when you get success, when you achieve something, when you write good, what they do? They celebrate with you. They all celebrate with your success. So, family is there everywhere. Yes or no? How much our parents take care of us? They take care of us. The whole family is always standing by your side. Not only parents. Sometimes your uncle, auntie, ajji, they will motivate you. They will stand by you. They will support you. And they will help you grow. Will you get leaves on your body or fruits on your body when I'm telling that you will grow? No, you will not get fruits or leaves on your body, but growing not only physically but mentally. You will become smarter. You will become successful. How? When family helps you. How family helps you? They helps you grow more and more by teaching you values, the value of kindness, respect. If you respect others, then only others will respect you. No. So who teaches you how to respect? Your parents have taught you. You should say namaskara when some teacher also and parents also when some guests come to your house before school. When you were 2 years old, 3 years old, your parents used to tell you. When some elder comes, you should say namaskara. Yes or no? Yes. They told you how to share your things with your siblings. They told you should always be honest. We are there for you. They will help you. They taught you hard work. Teacher also teaches you. But she came later in your life. Who came first? Your parents, your family. They all teach you so many things. If you have all these qualities, what will happen? People will like you, appreciate you, would like to be with you, and with all these things, not only liking, you will become successful. Only people with all these things become successful. If somebody doesn't work hard, can that person become successful? No. For that, your parents always guides you that you must do like this, you must not do this, you must do this, all these things. Then not only these things, sometimes you learn one more thing from your parents, that is traditions. What is traditions? Traditions means a particular set of ways of doing a few things in the house. Okay, for example, see page number 29. Everyone removes their shoes before entering the house. Every house has some traditions of their own. They have different practices. They do certain things in their way. For example, in some houses, sleepers are not allowed in the kitchen. People are not allowed to enter the kitchen without bathing. Then there are some other traditions like waking up at a particular time or many others. This is only regarding to cleanliness. Then there are many other practices that are there in our families. Everyone removes their shoes before entering the house. This is the practice in Surekha's family. Some of Surekha's friends enter her house without removing their shoes. They entered the house without removing the shoes. Surekha's grandfather gets angry at that. So, are there any particular practices followed by your family? What are those? Okay, do you understand the question that you have to write the answer of? You have to write what are the special practices, special activities that are done at your home. See, all these practices are made for a reason. For example, nowadays we all are removing our slippers outside the house. In my house, there was no ritual of removing the slipper. I was not removing my slipper outside the house. But when Corona came, I learned, oh, I should remove the sleeper outside. Otherwise, the outside bacteria will enter my whole house. Yes or no? So, Surekha's family had a ritual. There was a reason for that. So, should we respect the traditions of our families? Should we respect? Yes, we should respect our traditions. We should listen to our elders. If we find something out of our understanding, what we should do? We should ask them why we are doing like that. You can always ask no, but we should listen to elders. When they say something, there is a reason to that. Okay. Sometimes now, I told you so many things that there are traditions and this and that in your family. Now, you will tell me one thing. What you have learned from your family. Did you learn something from your family? For example, I learned cycling from my brother or some other values, honesty, this and that. Yes, Abhiram, bolo. What did you learn from your family, Abhiram? What you learned? You learned respecting others. You learned to respect others. Okay. Yes, Deepika, bolo. You learned from your father too? Your voice is not coming, child. Okay, Harshita, bolo. Harshita. Whom I told? Harshita. Harshita, your phone is muted. Huh, bolo. Honesty. Discipline, very good. You all have woke up early in the morning, 8 o'clock to attend the class. You all have learned discipline from your family. You all are sitting so properly, dressed, not on the beds. All of you are sitting in a proper place, well dressed. I always appreciate you all. From whom you learned this? Your parents help you to discipline yourself. They wake you up in the morning. Yes or no? So we all learn many things, but not only these values. We also learn skills. Like I have learned to do cycling from my brother. I learned how to ride a bicycle. Did you learn some skill from your family? From whom you learned? Badminton, very good. Then anyone else? You learned cycle. Okay. Yes, Abhiram. Yes, Abhiram. You learned walking. Okay. Walking is also a skill. Yes, D Raja. Yes, child. Bolo. I Shreya is not properly dressed. Why? Okay, so you all have to make a list of things that you have learned. You will write, I learned. What you will do? You will write, I, you learned. Very good. Now you learned. What you learned? Skill or value? You will, 5. Now it's time to mute yourself. 5, 4, 3. यस, अभी भी एक बच्चे ने म्यूट नहीं किया है. Skills or values? Skill means like riding bicycle, walking. Values means like honesty, discipline. You will write 1, 2, how, what you have learned, and from whom, name of the person. You will make a list. Did you all understood? Now, the next question from me to you is, has anyone learned anything from you? See, you are also part of a family, yes or no? Your family members are teaching you. Similarly, did you teach anything into your family? Did anyone has learned anything from you? Like, for example, if you have a younger sister, did you teach her to write ka kha ga? You all are third standard, no? You will be having siblings in first and second, some of you. So did you teach your young? Yes? Okay. So you all think, अभी तुम बहुत छोटे हो. There is a chance you have not taught anybody anything. But whenever you get chance, you should also share your knowledge. You should also teach. You should also care. Okay. Now, yes. Now, I wanted you all to ask. Your family is taking care of you so much. They love you, they care for you, they always is present for you. They do everything they can do for you or for me. My family also does for me. Now, don't you think we should do something for them too? Yes, we should do. Why we should do? Our parents spend so many days, when in worry, in without sleep, when we are sick. If I am sick, what will happen? My mother will not sleep in the night also. She'll be worried. Yes or no? And if I'm not happy, she'll be there, always finding the reason what happened. Till the time she doesn't know why I am sad, she will not sit. She'll be always worried. So, we also should make our father and mother happy. What we can do to make them happy? We should love them and respect them. We should always love them. We should understand them. We should show our love. Keeping the love in your heart doesn't work. Our love and our respect should be shown. When you see Karishma madam in the morning, what you do first thing? Good morning, madam. Yes or no? Yes. Similarly, the moment you wake up, all of you listen to me carefully. I will ask your parents whether you are doing this or not. The moment you wake up in the morning, all the elders, your grandparents, Shreya, sit down properly. Your grandparents, your parents, everybody, you should go touch their feet and respect them. You should wish them, good morning, Amma. Good morning, Appa. Good morning, Ajji. Okay, you all have to do this. They all care for us. We have to reciprocate our love and care to them. I will ask your parents who are not doing. We all should always do, we all should always respect them. Our love, our respect, not only morning, good morning is enough. The whole day, now you are at home. What you are doing? You should be always there with your family, your mother. You should ask, what mama, can I help you? Should I bring you water? You all can do all these things now. You should always do. You should ask them if they need our help. I gave you holiday homework of cleaning. Are you all cleaning one place daily? It was not only for holidays. You should always help your parents. Daily, at one place or one thing you have to clean yourself and help your parents in cleaning the house. You have to do small things like your mother is chopping. But making salad, putting the dishes on place, or keeping on dining table, keeping them back in kitchen, you all should do all these things. You all should learn all these things. Okay, that is very important. We are also a part of family. We are learning from them. They should learn from us. They are caring for us. We should also care for them, isn't it? This is very important. What you should do other next? We should listen to them. Always listen what they are telling. Whenever they are telling you something, there is a reason to that. When they tells you that this thing should be done like this, you listen to them. Maybe they are right now. They have experience, so they are elder to us. So they have experience. We don't have. So we may commit mistakes. So when we are small, we should always listen to parents, what they are telling. Because they know the consequences, what can happen. You know, they always want to save us from trouble. So we should listen to them. And not only listen, you should share everything with them. If you are doing something, you tell them, Mama, I think I should do it like this. Always discuss. Whatever you want to do, discuss with them. Your parents are the ones who always want you to succeed. They want best out of you. Isn't it? Have you seen the happiness when you answer in the class here? All your parents are sitting around you and telling you answer, 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 answer. And they are happy when you answer and your answer comes out correct. Yes or no? Some of the parents are busy, they are not able to sit. But still they are making each and every arrangement to make you have a peaceful classroom. Why? Because they want the best for us. So we should always listen to them. Sometimes what happens? Our parents tells us something and we don't feel it right. We feel upset because they are guiding us and telling us something. They sometimes don't talk in a very humble manner. They are strict to us. Why they are strict to us sometimes? Because because they always want best. They want us to direct. They want us to be more disciplined, more honest. They want us to take to the right path and save us from doing the wrong. They always guides us where our path is. We should not go to the wrong way, no. So for that, sometimes they have to be strict also. Always family is not always about love. It is sometimes about being strict also. Sometimes little scolding also. But for whom? Are they happy being strict to us? No. They do this because they want best for us. They want us to understand what is right, what is wrong. So we all have to listen to them. See, parents manage our needs. Sometimes we want something, they bring us. Yes or no? I want new shoes, they will bring. I want new sweater, they will bring. Yes or no? But sometimes what happens? We have siblings also. I have a brother, I have a sister, or something like that. Sometimes they bring things for all of us. But sometimes what happens? My brother needs something badly. He is in dire need of something. Okay. His needs are important than my needs. And my parents cannot bring things for both of us. So in that case, what will they do? They will bring for my brother. Yes or no? In that case, we should not be upset. When I was young, no, sometimes I used to be upset. Why my dress is not brought? Why my brother's dress is brought? This is very bad. Then slowly I came to know that I love my brother. I love my mother. My mother also loves me and my brother also loves me. In that particular time, my brother needed something important. Then I. So they have to think about that also. What is important? What is the real need? So for that, we have to be understanding and loving brothers and sisters. We should be happy for our brothers and sisters. Okay. Now there are a few people in our family, those who needs others' help sometimes. Okay. They need our help. Some of them can, sometimes there are family members who cannot walk properly. There are family members who cannot see. Everybody's family is different. It is not that everybody's family has somebody, but many families have people like that. And these people have problems, but still they loves us, advises us, cares for us. Yes or no? What we have to do in that case? We have to be their support system. We have to be extra careful, and we always have to help them in whatever way possible. We are a part of family. We have to be like a family, always like a bond. Whenever our family needs us, we should be ready to help them. Now, when we are talking about grandparents, some people have grandparents in the home who are not able to walk or get their things. है ना? Now, all of you, those have grandparents and those who don't have grandparents at home, all of you have to do a small activity. See, in olden times, they were different. Now, the times are different. Was there a mobile phone or a computer when your grandfather, grandmother was there? Was there a computer? Does your grandmother knows about computers and all? No, they don't know. Now, what you have to find out? What you have to find out? You have to talk to them. Talk to your grandparents. If they are not at home, call them. Grandparents means you can even call somebody else, somebody old. If by chance you don't have grandparents near you, then you call somebody who is like your Ajji. Call them and ask about olden days. Now you all are at home, isn't it? You all are at home and playing games like carom board. Yes or no? Watching TV, seeing YouTube videos. I can see the small smiles on your faces. Yes, madam, we do all such things. So, all these things were not there in their time. And at that time, people were not having all these transportations also. So, what were they doing in the house whole day? What were their games? What they used to play? You have to ask them. You have to ask first what? What was their life? How they used to live and play. And second, you have to find out a funny story of their childhood. You have to ask them to share a funny story. Something very funny. We all do lots of things, no? In daily basis, sometimes something funny happens. And you remember that. You will keep on telling everybody. You know what happened yesterday? I fell down. Or I read the message wrong. Or something, anything, whatever is funny. One funny story you have to find out and you have to ask them how they used to pass the time, how they used to play, what were their games, and everything. Okay. Now, on this note, We all have a family. We all are same. But we still are unique. Why we are unique? Because every family has different types of people, different types of different kinds. Some have brothers, some have sisters, some has grandfather, some has grandmother, some has uncles, some has aunties, some has everyone, some doesn't have uncle aunties. Yes or no? And we all in person also are different. Some people are really funny, some people are like sportsmen, some people are very disciplined. We all have different types of fathers, different types of mothers. Somebody's mother is strict, somebody's father is strict. Yes or no? Similarly, we all are same, but still we all are unique, different in some ways. Now what you will do, you will observe your family. Okay. Now, there are some family members who who have some weird or different habits from normal people. Some of them laugh loudly, or some of them sings when they are happy, or dances in a particular way, or something else. They are different. Yes or no? Everybody is different, no? So what will you do? You will observe your family and find out what is the special habit your family members have, and you have to imitate it in front of your family members. First what you will do? You will observe. Then you have to act out. How they does know, you have to do the acting of them. If anybody knows any family member and can act now, they can act now in the class also. If there is something unique, there is some special way of laughing or anything, just think about it. Anybody wants to act? Okay, you all observe your family now. Okay, so we all are the same but still unique. So family is not only about few people living together. Some people, if they live together, it doesn't mean they are family. How a family is constituted? Family is constituted out of love, affection. They work together, help each other, and make a house home. Yes or no? So you should always love your family and be with them, listen to them. Now, your homework, other than your textbook and the classroom activities, okay? Other than your textbooks and classroom activities, what you have to do? I'll send you a activity sheet for that. And you have to do that activity sheet. Fine? Okay, children? Did you all understand? Okay. Okay. So that is all for today. You all have to inform me what special you are doing for your family. What is your part? Okay. Okay, children. Bye, children. Bye, children. Bye. 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 Bye, child.